James Holder, IFL TV, in association with Mathew's Gym Bar. With me, I've got Team GB's very own Anthony Fowler. How are you, mate?
Good, James. How are you, mate?
I'm very well. We're here at the grand opening of Golden Gloves, the relocation and move. Firstly, good for you to come down and show a little bit of support, mate.
Yeah, of course, I've boxed this gym for 14 years now, so it's good to come back and see the young kids and hopefully inspire them today. What's a big thing and change their lives, same way boxing has for me.
What does it mean to this area to have this gym? Place where the kids can go and learn the craft, learn the discipline early on in their sort of development.
Yeah, definitely. It's honestly God in the world for me because I would have been a little knock around the streets messing around. I walked to a gym just for a laugh. Didn't want to box, just wanted to have something to do, and eventually I had my first fight and I realised what it takes to be a boxer. And I got the bug, and hopefully some of these kids get the same thing and they can want a great thing in themselves.
Do you think it's important that you use your status as a sort of recognised Team GB athlete to draw more kids into boxing and into this boxing gym in particular?
Yeah, definitely. I remember I seen Mark Moran, I was 11 or 12 and I seen Mark Moran and he got a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games, and I was like, wow, he's like a superstar to me, like a celebrity at the time, and I wanted to like do what he done. And then I think it was like 13 years later I won a Commonwealth gold medal, so it just goes to show like if you want something you can achieve it.
Let's talk a little bit about your Olympic sort of campaign. I know it was a dream for yourself to get to the Olympics. Having sort of got that and achieved that, how did that feel firstly?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It was a lifetime of work to get there, and I was so proud to be boxing at the pinnacle of sport.
How do you sort of assess your own sort of Olympic campaign, if you like, and the draw as well, if you can sort of speak to me about that?
Well, obviously everyone always says it's all in the draw, but I always thought, you want to win a gold, you got to beat everyone. Obviously it didn't work out for me. I boxed a very good boxer first round, former world champion, world number 4, and I lost out, so it wasn't meant to be, but overall I was so proud to be there, and I look back with no regrets because they give it me all.
Having had that experience and seen what boxers have come from the GB squad have gone on to do in the paid ranks, has that gave you any initiative or incentive to want to turn over at this moment in time?
Yeah, of course. I've got a few months left of my contract with Team GB, so I'm going to keep training there, keep myself fit. I'm going to go to a few pro gyms soon, test a few coaches out, and then start looking to the future and see what's next for me.
Any management or promotional offers been on the table? Is there anything you can sort of divulge? What's been going on?
I've had a few little shouts here and there, but I won't talk too much about that. But next year, obviously, I will be looking to turn pro, so hopefully I get the best deal possible for myself.
Such a high standard of boxing and boxers in this city. What do you think will make you stand out in the pros, and how do you think you're fair amongst some of the more well-known characters, shall we say, in the paid ranks?
Yeah, I've got to put myself up from scratch like everyone else. I've come from a very successful amateur career, but that means nothing as a professional in my opinion. I'm a novice pro when I do turn pro, so I've got to build myself up. But I think my style, I'll be a friend family kind of style. So hopefully I get a few knockouts and get a few people talking about me, and then build me profile from there.
Big time boxing back in Liverpool this weekend. Tony BELLEW defending his WBC world title against BJ FLORES. Yeah. How do you see that fight playing out?
Yeah, I know this BJ FLORES is very tough opponent. I know he's got a big mouth, like Tony's always saying, but they like him fight. I don't think he's ever been stopped, so if Tony can stop him, it'll be a massive statement, and I believe he will do.
What have you made of the fact that BJ FLORES hasn't mixed it up? He's sort of spoke himself into the fight and not been too vocal during the sort of fight week. What do you take away from that? People
talk up a good game. When it comes down to business, sometimes they fight or flight. Sometimes they get there and think, well, it's reality's happening now. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I do think Tony's going to knock him out.
Also on the card, Derry Matthews taking on Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell coming really into the Lions' den to face Derry Matthews in his sort of home city. How do you see that fight going?
Yeah, I remember speaking to Luke about that fight a long time ago, and Luke was like, Derry's a bit of a risky one because he can bang, but I think Luke's now at that stage where he's ready for anyone and he's going to box Derry, and Derry's obviously been there, done it. So it's going to be very interesting. They're both two good friends of mine, let the best man win.
Also Ryan Farag taking on Ryan Burnett. Big fight. Ryan Burnett again coming into the Lions' den to take on a home sort of town fighter. How do you see that fight playing?
Yeah, I can remember I boxed at England against Ireland years ago, about 6-7 years ago, and he was a little talented special kid fighting, and he beat our lad easy, and I thought, he's a brilliant little fighter him. People said about him, he works very hard in the gym, and I think Paddy Barnes was the number 1, so he couldn't get in the team, so obviously he's turned pro very young and he's achieved a lot, British champion already, but Ryan Farag is a very seasoned pro and he's a hard man, so we're going to test him, and it'll be interesting to see how they both fare.
Big fights. Would you like to see Tony BELLEW, David Hay at heavyweight after this, if Tony's victorious? Does that appeal to you as a boxing man?
Yeah, definitely, of course. Like, Tony can't bang, but Hay's obviously a very dangerous, a lot bigger man. I'd like to see Tony getting manned to a bit of a catchweight because I know Hayes not the biggest heavyweight. And I don't see Tony giving away too much weight. So if it comes down to a fair arrangement, I'd love to see it.
When can we expect to hear some news on regarding your future? What's the plan? When can we sort of?
I'd say early next year. This year now I'm just taking a little bit of a step back because I basically had 6 years in the gym non-stop. That's no word of a lie. So I'm gonna have a few months to just take it easy. I'm still training but not as intense, and I think early January, Feb, I want to make some moves.
All right. Well, we look forward to hearing some imminent news. Well done coming down supporting your old amateur gym, Golden Gloves. Hope it attracts some good young fighters coming through.
Thanks a lot, James. Nice to meet you, mate.
See you soon, mate.